Hey folks, it's Ardwulf. Welcome. We have a buddy unboxing today of a very enticing looking third-party advanced squad leader product, which is, you can't see it, Prokhorovka. This is part of the Battle of Kursk. So what we have here is a big armor battle. This is from Advancing Fire. You see there's a little notice here that says this is an independently produced product for aftermarket use, for use with other tactical wargame systems. And on the back, we see solitaire suitability medium, complexity 4 out of 4, which, you know, as an ASL thing, we shouldn't be particularly surprised by. So the box configuration is definitely interesting. We will attempt to disbox it without destroying it. So let's get rid of the shrink wrap first. Now this is, I'm not the first person to get their hands on this thing. I can tell you that it's been received well. And, wow, okay. So, for one thing, we've got what looks like about 1.5 inch box here, okay? Might even be 2 inches. I'm not getting the measuring tape out to measure it right now. But, as you can see, it is full. Like, full. Okay, so, let's first of all take out the non-maps and then the maps, of which there's a lot, okay? You know, it's recently come, not that recently, but it's now kind of a known thing that Kursk is not the largest armor battle ever fought, but it's still a really big armor battle. So we have here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 maps. So there's 1 through 5 and then map A. And these maps, I can tell you right now, are longer, at least, than your standard sized 23 by 34 inch wargame map. They look to be about the same width, or a little narrower, maybe. Obviously, I'm having trouble here. So here we have Vasilyevka, Andreevka. Over here, the names are in Cyrillic as well. These are definitely, historical maps tailored specifically to this historical presentation. I'm pretty sure you can go and look at this on the Advancing Fire website. Like other ASL products, it's probably not a terrible idea to, if you are interested or think you will be interested, to get it while it is available. We do have some significant elevation changes, but I gave you at least a little look at what the maps look like. So the whole contents card is a box, 8 historical maps, 4 full counter sheets, 1 rulebook, 14 scenarios, and 1 campaign game. All right, so the first thing we have is rules. Okay, all right, so here's our rules. Oh, there's an actual Luftwaffe air recon picture of the actual battlefield. Boy, that's neat. Okay. All right, so we have the rules here on a sort of magazine-style stock. Now, these are loose leaf, but they're not punched. I kind of suspect that anybody that is doing this stuff is probably putting their stuff in page protectors. I can't comment on whether this stuff is available, the rules at least, are available in electronic format. Partial orchards. Looks like we got some special slope rules here. We also have our campaign game stuff in here with some quite tiny print. Oh, and here's a breakdown of the whole map, maybe. Looks like this more or less lines up. Yeah, it looks like it does. So so this is a big, long map. There's a lot here. Okay. And a bibliography has been provided. Always nice to see. Extensive notes by Chris, or an interview with Chris Lawrence, who is, according to the box, Christopher A. Lawrence, author of Kursk, The Battle of Prokhorovka. Okay. So, and there's quite a bit to that. So you can see that there's an interview with the designers. Some more Luftwaffe air recon pictures. That's pretty neat. So you could get a pretty good sense between the stuff in the rules sections and the bibliography and the pictures of what the historical basis for this is. So that's actually pretty cool. Not crazy about the loose pages. I mean, put them staple bind them if you're not gonna 3-hole punch them. But like I said, I think probably most of the folks that are gonna get into this anyway are probably going, oh, there's more maps, holy cow, are going to probably put it in a binder. So we do have what looks like a smaller map here of a forested area. This is the one if I'd have seen it right away, I'd open this one up because this one fits on this table. So it'd be cool if there was some small map scenarios. We'll take a look at that in a moment. Storozhevoje. Yeah, we're not trying to pronounce that. Yeah, sorry, Russians. We're not going to try today. And then here's a map Y. Okay, so which looks like a regular size map. All right, counter sheets. There are 4 counter sheets. These are on a white core stock. I will point out without making any commentary about it that regular official ASL counters are on a brown core stock, and it's a thicker brown core stock than this too nowadays. Nevertheless, these are fine. Assuming this gives you absolutely everything you need to play all the campaign game, then I think it's okay. We got your SS in black for those who want to do that, and what looks like Luftwaffe in blue, or are these just Germans? That's interesting. Okay. So what we have here is SS in black plus some more SS not in black. So I'm not sure what's up with that, but as you'd expect, there's a lot of vehicles here. And some aircraft as well. So quite a lot of interesting looking counters. All right, so scenario PRK1, south of Prokhorovka, 10 July 1943. So what we have here is maps 4 and 5. This is all going to be cursed, so if I don't give you the dates, that's why. Okay, here's more of that. And yeah, I mean, it's a big map area, 2 of these big maps, and then quite a decent number of infantry units, and trenches and foxholes. You'd expect the Soviets to be dug in here, right? Depending on exactly when and where in the battle you're talking about. Okay. Here's more 10th July. There's an OBA table. A night in Sovkoj. Okay, so this is a relatively small piece of Scenario 1. This is 11 July, and this is a say 2.5 mapper or so. Once again, a fairly large scenario. Quite a lot going on here. I mean, I would expect that. You're kind of getting what you're paying for here, right? You want Kursk, you want a big armor battle. This is looks like about a third, but maybe about a half of map 1. So that's not too big. More of that. A small section of map Y, which is one of the full-size maps. Big section of map 1. A little less than half, though, it looks like. Okay, this one is just all of map Y. Am I right about that? Yeah, map Y is a full-size map. So, Yamki to Sovkhoz Stalinsk. Did my best on that one. I don't know how to interpret the KH, whether that should be the sound or just a hard K. It's probably the sound, to be honest. All right, attack from the Psel. This is part of map 3, parts of map 3 and 4. Thrust beyond this place. Map S. Is that the small map? Yes. Okay. So I think it's just this map too. So here we have our one, modestly sized map for this particular scenario, number 9. It's nevertheless a decent sized scenario with revetment. I've never even seen that before. Looks like we've got dug-in tanks. Bunch of T-70s. More T-70s come in. German stuff. Looks like we got some Panzer IV H's. Breakthrough in Komsomolets. Watch me struggle over the names. Maps 4 and 5. And we're still up to about 12 July here. Okay, here's map A, which is another one of those standalone maps, which I take to be map extracts. Andreevka, Vasilievka sector, 12 July. Okay. A lot of stuff going on here. A Soviet reckless charge, which is 1, 2, 3 maps. Attacking 241.6 Hill. Tiny slice of map 3. Totenkopf boundary defense. Big chunk of map A. Tank fields of Prokhorovka. So this looks like it is 5 maps. And looks like this is the first campaign game, actually, which is a part 1 and a part 2. Plus you have quite a bit of stuff here. Quite a bit more stuff here. More stuff here. Yeah, this is big. This is big. You have a set of examples, which is interesting. Here's the Russian OB for the campaign game. So there's a lot of this as well. Okay. So, you know, I am not the world's greatest expert on third-party ASL stuff. However, based on what I am seeing here in Prokhorovka from Advancing Fire, this looks pretty good. It looks well researched, it looks well put together, and there's absolutely quite a lot of stuff in the box. This 1.5-inch box is filled. You put the maps in, and it is filled to the brim. So, in fact, will I be able to close the box without having to cut away in post-production to prevent embarrassment? Well, it looks like I actually got that for once. All right, so Prokhorovka. Hopefully you found this informative. Go check this out with Advancing Fire if you're interested. It is a nice-looking third-party ASL product. If you have found this video useful, please do give it a thumbs up. Please do subscribe to the channel and click the little bell dealio to get notified when new content comes out. If you'd like to do more to help support Ardwulf's Lair, please do check out the links to the Patreon, the merch store, and the Ko-Fi, all of which are in the video description. Thanks again for watching, and until next time, happy wargaming.